My name is Renae Zentz, and I am the director of Family Lyceum. We have 130 students enrolled. I started Family Lyceum because after 15 years of homeschooling and trying to find a place for my children in the community, I realized that it was better for my children and their friends to have a hybrid opportunity where they could homeschool a few days a week and come to a micro school a few days a week. So Family Lyceum was born when I realized that my children needed a more structured classroom experience where they could be with friends and be with another mentor. Sometimes when you homeschool, there's so much mom, and the students in need something outside of the home. So Family Lyceum is here to provide a hybrid opportunity for families who want to homeschool, but they also realize that life is better when the kids have a great, safe place to go to class a few days a week. So for students who come to Family Lyceum, during a typical week, they come to class 2 days a week, and then they homeschool or work with private tutors on the other days that they're home. On the days that they're home, we don't tell them what to do. We believe that parents know what's best for their children, and we encourage them to be involved in reading, writing, and arithmetic, and to just pursue the interests of their child on the days they're home. On the days they come to class, they get to be with friends. We have classes of 12 to 18 students, and we have 2 reasons why we come to school. Number 1, to learn, and number 2, to have fun with their friends. And so they come, and in the morning, we do language arts and math. In the middle of the day, we have a full hour for outdoor group games, lunchtime, and recess, which is such an important part of our day. And then in the afternoons, we do things like really exciting hands-on history and science lessons, and we throw in some art and music. So we really do a little bit of everything during the day, focusing on the things that work best as a group, and we let the parents do the things that work best one-on-one at home. We believe that every student is unique, and any parent who has more than one child knows that there are no 2 children the same. And so at Family Lyceum, we look at the student as an individual. Students aren't placed in a class just based on their birthday. It's based on their interests and their needs and the place where they will thrive and be the happiest. We allow our students to perform at their own level. So we don't do any report cards, any standardized testing, or regular grading, but we challenge the students to always do their very best and to compare themselves to their own best self. So our students are just considered unique individuals, and we focus on finding out what will help that student to improve. And they have this beautiful culture in the classroom where all the students know that they're all on their own education path. And so there's a little bit of competition, but they don't really compare themselves to each other. We are more of a mixed age. There's about a 2-year age range in each class. So it's more like 5 and 6-year-olds are together, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, kind of like that. Education is the responsibility of the individual. And the only person who can really choose to get a great education is the student. No one likes to be forced. When a student and a parent feel like they have a choice in their education, then they're committed to it. And when they're committed to it, they're willing to sacrifice for it and to work hard. The students at Family Lyceum know that it's their education. When they ask us, "Mrs. Zentz, do I have to do this?" I say, "It's your education," and they know it's true. The other question, or the other response that we often give our students is, "Well, that's between you and your parent." And so they know that their education and the decisions around their education are theirs and their parents to make. And once they make that, they're committed. When parents have hesitations about making a big change in education, the thing that is most important is that they consider the needs of their child. If their child is thriving in the system that they're in right now, then great. But if their child is not thriving, don't keep doing what isn't working. There are options. There are choices out there. You can homeschool, you can find a micro school, you can online school, you can find private tutors, you can create your own group. There are so many choices in education. So parents have the right and the responsibility to choose what is absolutely best for their own child.